right quick. Yo, this is my first time going live, yo. You know nobody got in the group chat. I don't want to just waste it, waste time. I guess. Uh, how can I say? I guess just having y'all look at me. So I'm a kind of go over. I'm gonna kind of go over what I really wanted to go live about, and that's about really the like kits, like you know what I'm saying, like just go over kits and what what's necessary because I've been doing security. Well, I've been doing security for a while, and like I don't know, I feel like I feel like I could help people or help you guys not spend unnecessary money because like once you start getting shit for your kids and shit like that and running them, you're gonna quickly realize it's not for you um, or it's not durable, right? So what I wanted to do is kind of just kick it off and until I get people on here. So I'm gonna use duty for example because I'm at work right now. So I work for BMS. I'm actually on the boat right now. Oh shit! I'm actually on the boat right now, and like before this, I was doing private and club security details. Um, I started. I started with um, my belt, which is the belt I got on now, and I started with a plate carrier. Is it, I didn't get police till like maybe a month after working, so uh, pretty much what what you get when you what you want to get when you working on a kit, especially a dude kit of any type of enforcement or anything like that. Like you want to get what you need and get it the first time around, right? So a lot of people be on this thing of get the best Gucci shit, but even the best Gucci shit breaks. So for me, for example, another carrier, right? Sudi and a carrier, right? Sudi and a carrier for my GPR, carrier for my GPR. Um, if you so you got three people, you got three types of people. So you got three people, you got three types of people. You got your regular people. You got your regular everyday Joe Smo, everyday Joe Smo, to like outdoor activity, right? And then you got your and then you got your enforcement people. So that's people that's in law enforcement, security, private details, uh, like this. So if like this, so if you one of these, you one of these three, like your regular, you should have one kit, and that's your GPS, your rifle, your sidearm, your belt, your chest, your plate area, the nods, running nods. and maybe a book set, right, with your gear. Now, as far as like you creating your kit, you creating your kit to your own liking. I can't really tell you, or the next man can't really tell you what to base your kit off of, because that person that you watching on YouTube, they might have they might live in Middle East, and while you in the South, it won't correspond. Like your kit won't correspond, because like let's say if I'm gonna use Brass Facts for example. Just for example, um, he live out where there's mountains, woods, rocks, and all this and that, right? And I live in New Orleans. I'm in an urban predicament. So his kit is going to be totally different from my kit. So that's why I can't really sit there and tell you how to set up your kit. But if you are a regular Joe Spo 9 to 5 going and LARPing on the weekend, you should only have one kit. You just have one kit, and knowledge of your city, your surroundings, stuff like that. Now, if you like the outdoor and you mainly outdoor and you always outdoors, like camping, hunting, being a tourist, stuff like that, I will recommend like two kits: high vis, your GPR and a low vis kit, right? So your low vis, we already know what a GPR kit is, right? So your low vis kit, yeah, your low vis kit will be more of like just a placard, like a chest rig, just a placard, a nice bag where you could put like a PDW in or whatever the case may be. Because 9 times out of 10, those people is always outside. It's always outside. So it's more. So it's more. It make more sense to have two kits, right? Two setups or whatever. So you got, your yard. We cover that. Now, the person that you're now for your low vis, you just want to you should do like a carry, a plate carry, not a plate carrier, chest rig. You should do your chest rig. You want to do maybe a PW, maybe like a 12 5. 13/7 is kind of pushing it, because then it get kind of hard to um put it in the bag and store it. You see what I'm saying? Because like I say, you hiking, you either hiker, hunter, um, a tourist. So everything on your low vis kit has to be in in other words, right? And your EDC, right? So your EDC will be part of your low vis kit if you like a hours type of person, right? So your hours type of person will only need what it'll make more sense having a low vis kit for an outdoor type of person than a regular person that just go to work back and forth and go home and just larp on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for them, those type of people, you only need one kit, and that's your GPR. But if you're a hunter, camper, hiker, whatever, it make more sense to have two kits, include one of them being your GPR and one of them being a low vis, because you're constantly outside. So you're constantly outside. So shit will actually you will be in a higher risk of being caught in some shit if shit do pop off. You see what I'm saying? Um, your in your the last type of person that's in this world that will be considered as a 2A person is like anybody in any type of enforcement, have any type of enforcement type of deal, because one one you still have a regular life outside your job, which is enforcing shit. So 9 times out of 10 is is a chance you'll see whoever you kicked out the club, or you arrested, or you broke up a fight, whatever the case may be. So um, those type of people I'll see because 9 times out of 10, well, no, three kids, because you got to realize you need some type of enforcement. So you have that when you so you have like I said, you have your GPR, low vis, um, your low vis kit, and your duty kit. So your duty kit, you're gonna be really GPR is. We know what the low vis, and then you got your duty, right? So your duty is your kit that's you always going to be with, and even then, and even with your duty, you don't want to, you still want to be kind of low profile with your duty kit. Um, when I ran like private details or high risk club details, my even my kit for that was like low vis. That's why it was like it was easy for me to maneuver, easy for me to bring up fights, easy for me to do a lot of things, because it don't make sense having GPR ready duty setup. That's stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. I witness what that does. Don't do that. Um, Low vis, you want to have low vis. So if you doing any type of law enforcement or any type of enforcement, your kit should be as if it was a low vis, because you still got to break up fights, you still got to jump over barriers, jump over this, run, chase people, this, et cetera. You pretty much doing everything physically a cop would be doing at these high risk clubs or bars or anywhere that you're securing. So, me for example, like I said, I recently took my carrier, my chest carrier, my plate carrier from my duty to my GP. I bought another one. I just bought a regular black one, right? A regular black one from Tyrus one. It was it, it's carrier, but it to your rifle. And then on top of that, a lot of it's kind of impossible to try to like how can I say bring a rifle in the club. So pistol rounds, soft what it's called, level 3A. Level 3A would be your best bet with that. Uh, Level 3A would be your best bet with like security and shit like that, because ain't nobody. Bro, I've been doing this for like 4 years, and I'm working the highest risk of high risk clubs in New Orleans, and ain't nobody doing that, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna be trying to bust at nobody with no rifle. Now they'll probably take that shit around the corner or some shit like that, cause we had a team. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to run level 3 10. Crew have pistols. They have to go to the car. There's no going back from once you put your once that individual criminal put your right power the club. So and then you're surrounded by all covered and all this and that. So you have more than enough protection, uh more than enough cover to really protect you on some shit. So yeah, that you know. So what? So my thing is, what kind of person would you be considered as? Would you be considered as uh, a LARPer or a regular Joe 9 to 5 job, work on the weekends person, an outdoors person, or some type of enforce, or then you can start building your kids and building your kid or kids the way your settings will put allow you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's different. It's different science to the madness. It's different science to the madness. Like, and I can't tell you what exactly to really. I can tell you to uh what to get for your kid. You have to know you. That's something you do because I don't live where you live. You know what I'm saying? I live in New Orleans. I don't live in Chicago. I don't live in San Francisco where it's scary out there. But I live in New York. It's even more scarier because of the gun laws that they have. You see what I'm saying? So when you're building your kid, you just got to know what you want in your kid, what's going to help you survive. But your necessities of your kid, like I said, your necessities of your kid is one, knowing your city, knowing your area, knowing your state. That's one. Two is a belt. Three, your plate. Four, your your bump helmet if you're running nods. Five, your nods. Uh, and your sidearm and your rifle, man, and that's your basis, your necessities of your kit. Those are your main necessities of your kit. So when you come to like doing like chest carrier book bags and stuff like that, now what you store in it is the like really based on how you live, your lifestyle, your city settings, what you know you're gonna need. Um, like when you're doing a kit or a loadout or shit hit the fan type shit, yeah, that's all that depends on your area. I can't tell you, or the next man can't tell you, or Brass Facts or T Rex Arm. Nobody can't tell you what you need because we're not. You're not in our states. You're not in our settings. You see what I'm saying? And but what we can tell you is not to have not to wear all fucking black. That's the quickest. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we can tell you. That's why everybody watch these GPR bills and shit. They are not all black. They're some type of color to break up the profile of the gun. You see what I'm saying? Of your rifle, because uh, from far back, a black rifle is so easy to spot, bro. Trust me, it is so easy to spot. That's why a lot of people cerakoting and or spray painting or whatever the case may be, because like a black silhouette of a rifle is easy to spot. You can spot that shit like that versus you painting it or cerakoting it or spray painting it, however you do it. Um, it's 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 I wouldn't say it's impossible for you not to see it. It just breaks up the silhouette of the rifle when you have your kit on. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta know. You just gotta know. So like, and that's another thing. You have to know what color that you're always surrounded by. You have to know that. You have to know what colors you always surrounded by. Rather you be surrounded by grays or you surrounded by FDE or OD green. Like when you building your kits, you have to know what are you always, or what color, what earth tone color that you always surrounded by. If, and that's especially if you're going to do the whole suit plus kit type deal. Like you have to know what you always around. What is you always around? Are you always around FDE? that's like people that's in Cali live by the mountains or stuff like that. If you're in urban settings, like this shit right here would be good. Like some type of dark grays, navy blues, OD greens, like urban. That's urban colors, like because your what you call it, your buildings may maybe like sniper gray all the way up to like a navy blue form or some shit like that. So you just gotta know what colors you're always surrounded by before you even get into your kit, because people will spend unnecessary money buying these color kits or or camouflage kits that does not have anything to do with the environment. Like you can't go to a urban environment or move to an urban environment and rocking multi camo. You got colors that don't have nothing to do with an urban setting on. It's even easier to spot you. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. We a tactical guy, bow, you did, he took all your shit. You see what I'm saying? So like uh it's vice versa. You cannot go to the fucking mountain with multi black, which is like a will be considered as a urban camo, and expect to go to the Midwest with that shit in the mountains and shit, you're gonna die. Like, so knowing your colors and knowing what colors you're gonna pick before you build your kit is also very important because you have to blend in with your surroundings. You see what I'm saying? So when you're doing that, um, it's once when you're doing that, it's very heinous to do that. Knowing what colors you're surrounded by in your environment before you build out your kit, because the whole goal is be incognito. I'm about to say incognito. I mean incognito. Incognito. I'm so used to using that word, but um, but damn, I got 20. Oh, um, even when even after you get your kit, what are your plans? Do you have maps of your city? Um, do you have a compass case? Do you have a compass? Do you have comms? Do you have some type of water supply, or if you have to get water out the river, do you have purifiers, shit like that? It's just certain shit you just have to know. And we don't have like we in the Mississippi, so we by the Mississippi River, so all that is not even in some cases not even cause for to have. You see what I'm saying? It's not even cause for to have. You see, and also are you going to be running with a crew? When shit hit the fan, are you going to be running with a crew? How well you know your crew? This is all the type of shit that you got to know when you talking about shit hit the fan or tyrannical government or third world country. This is all the shit you have to know. Like, are you gonna be a lone wolf? Are you gonna be with a crew? The crew because you're not prepared. Like this is all the stuff that you gotta know. And then once you know that, like, what are if you that type if you that person that's not prepared, like what are you gonna do to get prepared? You see what I'm saying? So you know, and just I don't know, man. It's because I'm still working on my kid. I started my kid. I started my kid. and I immediately had to like figure some shit out because like the more I get on, I dive into this GR kit, duty kit, or low vis kit, it's more and more like the more I realize certain stuff in my kits is just not, you know, it's not optimal. I want to be more optimal. Like my GPR kit, I run my Sabri. A lot of people talk down on it, but that's where I go forward. I'm staying where I buy what I go forward and make it work. If it's trash, I'll tell y'all it's trash. If it's not, then it's not. So I'm gonna rate it. That's why stay having. That's why I became an affiliate. Y'all could try. Y'all could try me. Y'all see for yourself that you know Hollison got Hollison really on a low. Hollison really got a competitor because that's the Chinese company. You know what I'm saying? Vector optics are very good. I've been using Vector optics for 4 years. You know, even though you and uh what I need for it. My low vis, I run the AKV. I run the AKV. I run 9 mil. A lot of people wouldn't recommend 9 mil, but hey, if you hit, you hit. You know what I'm saying? Even with plates on, I can hit you right here, pelvis area. You down. Especially if I hit you in the pelvic area, you're down. You're down. You're done. You know what I'm saying? And I run a Diamondback for my duty setup. I run the Diamondback. So I don't like when I first came and started my channel. I I I wanted to be like a when I started my channel. I wanted to be like a tactical toolbox or a figure of Confederate the guy he hang out with. He, they 9 times out of 10 they be shooting together. Confederate. I always Confederate. I don't think it's Confederate because it's something. Uh, him. I wanted to be a Lucas Bach. Lucas. My career progressive. Well, progressed in my YouTube shit. I pretty much wanted to have what I need. I got a few range toys. I got a few range toys. I feel like it just one day I just feel like fucking off, and it's still training no matter what. But if I just feel like shooting something else, or the firearms through other guns, I have that. I have that. But for the most part, really a lot of guns to really pretty start over because I didn't have all these guns and not have what I need. I put it like this: you rather have on my side when shit hit the fan a motherfucker with an AK or a red dot and a kit on than a motherfucker with 1,000 Daniel defenses with nothing. You know what I'm saying? With a thousand Daniel defenses, Geisleys, and all this and that. I'd rather have those. I'd rather have that one guy with that one AK and that one Glock than have a motherfucker that's been collecting been collecting guns since the beginning of time. Because one, you don't have a designated firearm or a designated kit to that you train with. So that four. So one on tactical.